My name is Damaris Contreras. I also go by Dama, and my pronouns are she, they. I'm a painter, sculptor, and digital illustrator. So my art mainly focuses on my experiences as a disabled person living here in the Valley, but also just like living. And they're kind of about like the ableism that I've experienced, as well as the internalized ableism that I dealt with growing up, and sort of just accepting myself and the process of that, of me getting to where I am now. So the character's name is Bunny, and she was inspired by this little drawing that I made. I think it was like my first ever portrait. I made it when I was like in second grade, and it was a stick figure one. And I used to wear a lot of ponytails, little chonguitos. So I realized that they kind of look like floppy little bunny ears. So I was like, I am going to make a little bunny character. But I didn't want it to be like an animal. So I was like, I'll just add a little bunny hat. So I kind of just wanted to make a character that was having fun in her own little world with her own friends. And I feel like I kind of just wanted to live through her, if that makes sense. During college, I started posting my work online on my own like art account, because I had another art account. And I got the attention of Emily Flores. She is the founder of Cripple Media. And we became mutuals, and I sent her like a little application to work with them. And so I got like an email back a couple of weeks later, and I started working with her as a digital illustrator. And I was very excited because that whole like magazine, it's run by disabled people for disabled people. So it was my first time ever like working with other disabled people. And because of that, and because of working with her, I've worked with a bunch of other like companies, I guess, that are looking for disabled illustrators to illustrate for them. And one of those jobs was working with Disney Plus. The producers of Growing Up reached out to me saying that Emily showed them my work, and they were like, we really want your work on the set. So they looked through all my Instagram accounts, and they were like, all right, we want all of this, and we have more, just send them over. So I was like, okay. And so I sent them a bunch of work, and they ended up putting it on like the background where she's speaking, because it was an episode about Emily and like her experience. But there are a couple of scenes where my work is shown in the background, and then there's like a little mini slideshow that also has my work. And yeah, it was a really cool experience, because I never thought that my work would ever be like in a Disney Plus episode. And it kind of goes back into me wanting to someday have my own animation show. So I'm like, wow. Like, I don't know, it's very, very cool. And I'm very thankful that I met Emily, because I've gotten a lot of really amazing opportunities by knowing her and just by working with Cripple Media.